I'm Yuto Tanaka, a high school student, and I'm a boring introvert. Usually a boring introvert doesn't have much of a presence and is hardly noticeable, so they are neither liked nor disliked by everybody in the class. However, that's not the case with me. The girls in my class actually dislike me. There isn't anything special that triggered it, but before I realized it, the girls in class were avoiding me. Even when I talked to a girl, she would reply with 1 or 2 words and quickly leave. It wasn't just my imagination. Clearly, they had a different attitude towards me. Even Miss Ayazato, the class beauty who was equally nice to everybody in class, and Miss Takasaka, the flashy girl who is nice even to nerds, was acting cold just towards me. If we made eye contact with each other, they would always look away. Needless to say, all the other girls are the same way. Why is it? What in the world have I done? Is it because I'm nasty to the point where they don't even want to talk to me? No, I don't think so. You're a good guy. I like you, you know? Takahashi, thank you. I like you too. Your eyes look dangerously serious. Well, you shouldn't be too concerned. There is more to high school life than just having fun with girls. Hanging out and enjoying stupid things with other guys is another great aspect of high school life.
That's right, Tanaka. We're with you, man.
Thank you, everybody. And one day, a transfer student came into our class.
This is Alice Minase, a transfer student.
I'm Alice Minase. I've been living overseas, but because of my dad's job, I came back to Japan. I'll be here until I graduate from high school, so please be friends with me.
Is she half Japanese? How cute! I would love to be friends with her.
Alice, I like you. Please date me.
What? You just said there's more to high school life than just having fun with girls. That's also true, but this is a different issue. I want to be friends with girls too.
We're gonna sit next to each other. Please be a good friend to me, Mr. Tanaka.
Oh yeah, I hope we can be good friends. Wow, she talked to me with a big smile. How long has it been since I talked to a girl like this? I'm gonna fall for her unless I'm careful. Alice was very bright and quickly became popular in the class. During break time, students from other classes came to our classroom because they heard how cute she was. Alice talks to me in a friendly manner. She's such a nice person. I can understand why everybody likes her. I was thinking about things like that as I was on my way to the cafeteria to buy some juice at the vending machine. Are you Alice? So the rumors were true. You're cute. I have a good idea. Why don't we go out for some tea? Alice was being hit on by somebody. It seems like the person talking to her was older than us.
I'm sorry. I already have plans to meet with my friend. I appreciate your offer, but I can't go today.
Don't say such a thing. I'm a senior. Let me give you an important lesson. In this country, what a senior says is absolute.
Please stop.
Alice was about to be taken away by force. Excuse me? Can you let her go? I don't think she likes that.
Tanaka.
Huh? Who the heck are you? Looks like you're younger than I am. Do you know what you're doing? You know what you're going to get if you oppose a senior, right? You're very wrong if you think I'm gonna back off because of such a cheesy threat. I don't care if you're a senior or whatever. There's no excuse for forcing a girl to obey you when she doesn't like it. If you're going to lay your hands on her, I'll take you on. Damn, I can see determination in the eyes. The odds are against me. Okay, I'll back off for now. Are you okay, Miss Minase?
Yes, thank you for saving me, Tanaka. And you were great. You didn't back off at all against a senior student. You were like a hero in a movie. You were so cool.
I'm not a hero, but I'm glad you're not injured, Miss Minase.
You can call me Alice.
Huh?
Call me Alice instead of Minase. I will also call you Yuto, okay?
Oh, yes, I got it. This is how a boring introvert like me became so close to Miss Alice that we started to call each other by our first names.
Yuto, good morning. Thank you for yesterday. And if you're okay, do you want to eat lunch together today?
And she's very friendly. She's inviting me to eat lunch with her. If you don't mind eating with someone like me. Oh wait, Miss Ayazato and Miss Takasaka are looking at me. Maybe they think I'm being carried away since I'm talking with Miss Alice. If that's the case, this is too scary.
Miss Ayazato and Miss Takasaka, what did you want to talk to me about? I'm eating lunch with Yuto, so could you make it quick, please?
What I wanted to talk to you about is Tanaka. Recently, you and Tanaka seem to be very close. What do you think of Tanaka, Miss Alice?
I like Yuto very much. When Yuto saved me from a senior student who was trying to hit on me, he was so cool. I fell in love with him. So I'm hoping to get to know him more and more.
Just as expected, Actually, Alice, we also like Tanaka.
Tanaka-chi is nice to everybody and is good at studying. He's strong when it comes to the crunch, you know? So, there's many girls in our class who like Tanaka-chi.
What? Are you serious? But everybody seems kind of cold to Tanaka, right? You don't even talk to him.
That's right. Most girls in our class like Tanaka. We'll all end up fighting against each other over Tanaka if we don't do something about it. So, we made an agreement and prohibited everybody from getting close to Tanaka-chi. Alice, I want you to enter that agreement so we don't have to fight.
If that's the case, I'll have to decline.
What? How come?
I think we should fight over him all we want. Fight with our own flesh and blood. Bring it on! If I can get my favorite person to like me, I would do that much.
Oh my gosh, you're tough and brave. Usually you seem small and cute, but right now you look like a muscular giant.
But I guess you're right. We've just been sitting back and doing nothing for too long. If I really like Tanaka-chi, I need to win him over myself.
That's the spirit! We're all buddies who like Yuto. So we should each tell him how much we love him and then try to get close to him.
Alice, thank you. This is a wake-up call for me.
I'm gonna try to get close to Tanaka too.
During lunch break on the following day, I was supposed to meet Miss Alice at the courtyard.
Sorry I'm late, Yuto! I made some lunch, so let's eat together.
Did you make lunch for me? I feel so happy. Oh, wow, Miss Ayazato and Miss Takasaka? Why are you here?
Actually, well, I also wanted to eat lunch with you, Tanaka.
Actually, I also want to talk with you, Tanaka-chi.
What? I thought you two didn't like me.
Both Ayaka and Mika actually seem to like you, Yuto. Many girls in our class also like you, so they made a ceasefire agreement because they didn't want to get in a fight. When I steered them up, they all got fired up.
So, the reason I was being ignored wasn't because they didn't like me? But I can't believe that everybody actually likes me.
You're kind to everybody in our class and people ask you to do things often, right? As I saw how much people relied on you, I realized how great you were.
When I was having trouble keeping up in class, you patiently explained everything to me. I've had a crush on you since then.
I feel embarrassed listening to your compliments. Are you really talking about me? You aren't mistaking me for somebody else, right?
Tanaka, I also made you lunch, so will you eat it?
Wait a minute! I want you to eat mine too!
You can't do that. I made a reservation first. Yuto is eating the lunch I made.
You all made lunch for me. I can't choose one and not eat the rest, so I'm gonna eat them all.
Yeah!
Did you see what's happening at the courtyard? I can't believe Miss Ayazato and Miss Takasaka are breaking the agreement and trying to get close to Tanaka.
But they're actually doing what's right. Our feelings are meaningless unless we tell them to him. We need to ride this big wave too.
Tanaka, if you don't mind, can we go to a cafe after school?
No. Let's go to the karaoke with me.
What? Well, other girls have actually asked me out. I was trying to decide what to do.
Then how about we all go out together? That way, we don't have to decline anybody's offer and you can make everybody happy.
That will create problems in many ways,
I don't mind. I like you, Yuto, and I also like everybody else. It's the same as when we ate lunch together. If you can, let's make everybody happy. In the natural world, a strong man wins all the women.
Oh, I see. It's convincing for some reason.
Everything will be fine. Everybody likes you.
I know, but is everybody gonna accept that? In the end, we all went out together. I had been ignored by all the girls in class, but now I spend my days being surrounded by girls. I hope to make all the girls who would like someone like me happy. This paradise seems like it will last a little longer.
Tanaka Yuto was an introvert in high school. During breaks, I would just read books at my seat. I didn't have any friends, and I obviously didn't have a girlfriend either. A monotone school life, but this was also what I had wanted myself. During break, I was reading a book as usual when I heard my classmates talking.
Hey, did you hear? Apparently a large dog came into the school. A teacher who tried to catch him got injured.
What? I didn't think Yamamoto-sensei was a black belt in judo would lose. That's so dangerous.
After a while, there was a scheduled announcement made for students to stay inside the classroom. Hey everyone, you guys, don't make a fuss. If you carelessly walk outside, you might get attacked by a ferocious large dog. There's already been 2 teachers with martial arts knowledge who've gotten beaten. I don't see Ayano.
She said she was going to buy some juice at the cafeteria earlier.
That's not good. I have a feeling she's going to run into the large dog for sure. She always gets into trouble to the extent that it's as if she's planned it.
The entire class probably thought the same thing as him. I decided to sneakily leave the classroom and check out how things were going. Along the way to the cafeteria, I saw Ayano. As expected, she had run into the large dog that everyone was talking about. The situation was critical, but Ayano was nonchalant.
Aw, you're such an energetic dog. Maybe you want this yogurt tea that I bought? If that's what you want, I can share with you.
She doesn't seem to understand the situation she's in. Hey, you! Hey, you, the girl student over there! It's dangerous, so run away! That dog will attack anyone!
What? Really?
By the time Ayano realized that she was in a tight spot, that dog had already lunged towards her. I slid my body to the trajectory. When the dog saw me, he stopped moving as if in alarm. He understood that I wasn't just anybody. Hey, dog, aren't you being a bit too troublesome? If you're trying to attack her, then I'll be your opponent. Wow, the dog that was so ferocious is now calm.
He's even shaking his paw with Tanaka-kun. You two are getting along so well.
It looks like the dog is submitting to him, but... After a while, the owner came to pick him up. I'm so sorry about the commotion caused by my dog, but I'm surprised that he's become this obedient. He only becomes like this to people who he's acknowledged stronger than him.
Tanaka-kun, thank you for saving me. You're super strong to have been able to make such a fierce dog so obedient. I was touched.
I'm glad you're safe, Ayano. Wait! I didn't expect the temporary platforms used for the school renovations would collapse and fall down towards Ayano. How much trouble does she attract?
Tanaka-kun, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What? The metal pipes hit you directly, but you're not hurt at all. Tanaka-kun, you're very strong, aren't you? Can I become like that if I drink milk every day?
No, it's not because of milk. I've just been built strong since I was born. My body's strength is different from that of others. When I was a kid, I fell from the apartment patio on the 9th floor, but I wasn't hurt then either. That incident creeped my parents out, though, and I realized that I wasn't normal. I didn't want people to find out about this, so I tried not to interact much with others. Ayano, you also thought that I was weird, right?
I think that having a strong body is a wonderful thing. I get sick so easily, so I'm jealous of that.
Her straightforward eyes told me that she wasn't lying.
Oh yeah, Tanaka-kun, could you be my bodyguard?
Bodyguard?
Yes. I often encounter dangerous situations, so I was looking for someone who could stay by my side and protect me. I'd feel comfortable if that person were you, since we can stay together at school too. Of course, I'll pay you for it as well. I need your strength. Could you use your strength to protect me?
It was the first time that I felt needed by somebody. Okay, if it's okay with you, let me be your bodyguard. As such, I started working as Ayano's bodyguard. Trouble would follow her every day. For example, a pigeon would poop on her, a car would splash water on her from a puddle, and a large dog would almost attack her. I used my body to protect her from all of that.
Tanaka-kun, thank you for today too. I was able to have a good day thanks to you.
Sure, I'm glad to hear that, but maybe it's good for you to go to an exorcist. I feel like you might have some bad spirits on you.
You're making it such a big deal.
There was one other thing that's changed since I started being a bodyguard.
Tanaka-kun, let's eat lunch together.
But
You need to be near me so that you can react when something happens, right?
all I can do is obey her if she phrases it like that. I also interacted with my classmates more after becoming Ayano's bodyguard.
We've never talked before, but Tanaka-kun, you turned out to be a good person.
You think so?
I thought you were avoiding us. Oh, let's go hang out sometime.
That sounds fun. I'll join, so... Tanaka-kun, you'll come too, right?
Well, I am your bodyguard. I can't not attend to you. Got it, I'll go too. I understood that Ayano was saying this for me. Although I avoided interacting with my peers before, after doing so it wasn't all that bad. Going to karaoke after school and chatting at a restaurant about random things, Although even in these times, bad things would happen to Ayano. On the way back home, I asked her a question. Hey, Ayano, do you ever wonder about why you keep on encountering these misfortunes?
Misfortunes?
Yes, you get involved in some kind of trouble every day.
I don't really think that I'm unlucky, though. A lot of unexpected troubles do come up, but that's exciting and I don't get bored. Also, because of it, I was able to become friends with you too. There's no way that's unlucky.
When I heard her say that, I couldn't help but feel my heart skip a beat. A few days later, when I was heading to Ayano's house...
Ayano already left home. She said she had something important today.
But when I got to the classroom,
What? Ayano hasn't come yet.
where did she go alone? I've easily succeeded in kidnapping her. Her family is rich. I'm going to call her parents and ask for a lot of money in exchange for her. My life will get better from here.
I need to go to school soon or I'll be late. I also have something important to do today.
Well, I won't say yes to that. You'd better be quiet if you don't want to get hurt.
I don't think that'll work. Even if you take me away, Tanaka-kun will come help me.
Huh, this place is on the outskirts of the city, and this building isn't even used. There's also someone outside looking out for me. There's no way he can come to save you.
No!
Who are you? And how did you find this place? I let a dog that I know well sniff Ayano's belongings, and he followed the scent. I was guided to this old building. But there should have been someone outside. They're all experienced in martial arts. You're telling me that you beat them? Compared to all the trouble that I've encountered so far, their attacks were only comparable to mosquito bites. They should all be on the ground outside by now. More than that, how dare you bring danger upon Ayano? I was hired to protect her as her bodyguard. I'll make sure you pay for your actions. No, if only you weren't here!
Tanaka-kun, I knew that you would come save me.
I was able to find out where you were thanks to the dog. But why did you leave your house early today?
Well, you'll find out once we get to class.
When I got to the classroom, my classmates welcomed me in. This is...
Tanaka-kun, happy birthday!
It was Ayano's idea to have a surprise celebration.
I see.
Hope you liked it.
I've always hated my strength. I've felt distanced from my parents because of it. But now, I can accept my strength for what it is. I swore to myself that I would continue to protect the girl I like and smile by her side.
I, Yuto Tanaka, am a high school student, and some bad guys in class make me run errands. Because I'm a boring introvert, people pretend like they don't notice it. I'm scared of what's gonna happen if I disobey the bad guys, so I simply follow their orders. Well, at least they don't scare me and take my money. It could be a lot worse. Every day, the bad guys drag me around even after school. I don't know what's so fun about hanging out in front of a convenience store. Hey, Yuto, go buy some snacks and juice inside. I got it. Then, a group of people that remarkably stood out came to the convenience store. They're the female gang team, Dawara, and the leader, Asami Onizuka. I heard they beat so many guys at the Great Battle the other day. I hear they show no mercy to people they don't like, just like a dinosaur.
Hey, you! The guy's hanging out right there. That's our territory. You'd better disappear quickly.
What the heck? You guys came later. How can you be so arrogant? If you want us to get out of your way, you're gonna have to make us.
Oh, you said it.
Ugh! Ah! Asami Onizuka and the Dawara beat the crap out of the bad guys in a moment. I'm sorry. Please forgive us now. We were being cocky. We completely surrender. They immediately declared surrender. They're usually so arrogant, but they look pretty pathetic now. I mean, if they knew they'd get defeated so easily, they should have behaved this way from the beginning.
If all you had to do to be forgiven was to cry, there would be no need for the police. How are you going to make things fair and even?
Make things fair and even? Then we'll offer you our errand boy. Please let us off with this. Huh? What? Me? It seems like I've been offered to the female gang team as a sacrifice.
What do you want to do, Asami?
We can't really do anything, even if we get this introvert.
Well, I've been doing errands to begin with, so nothing is gonna change even after they do something with me. I'm all prepared. Whatever happens, I'll just let it happen.
Okay, leave this guy here and go away.
Thank you so much. Then we gotta go now. The bad guys left me behind and just ran away.
Asami, what do you want to do with this guy?
Well, let me just take care of him.
I got it.
What's your name?
Yuto. I'm Yuto Tanaka.
Yuto, huh? You look quite handsome. Hey, do you want to be my man?
Huh?
It's not only that I like how you look, but you have a lot of guts for an introvert. They offered you to us, but you stayed calm. We would say that such a person has resolve. I don't dislike guys who have resolve.
I'm not sure what she's talking about. The leader, Asami, likes me for some reason. Actually, I just gave up on everything. It wasn't like I had a lot of guts.
Now, what do you want to do? I won't treat you badly.
I can do that. I can be your man. She actually recognized me as a man, and I don't have any reason to decline.
Thank you. I guess it didn't hurt to try asking you. You guys had better remember, don't mess with Yuto in the future.
Of course not. He's your man.
If I messed up with him, no number of lives would be enough.
We act as arms and legs for you. We'll never go against our head. Okay, listen, Yuto. If somebody picks a fight with you, come tell me immediately. No matter where I'm at, I'll come help you.
Thank you so much. She may not be a bad person after all.
Okay, then you should go home for today. It's getting pretty late.
What? Since you're a female gang, don't you drag me around all night?
Don't be silly. Your parents are gonna be worried. We can do things like that next time. Yes, next time.
She's actually a good person at heart. Phew. A lot happened yesterday. I'm glad everything turned out okay at the end. Hey, Yuto's actually at school. I can't believe you were okay after being offered to them. I thought you would be hospitalized in the worst case scenario. They weren't as bad of people as you guys talked about. Anyway, I'm glad you were okay. Now, I can make you work for me just like I used to. No way. After showing such a shameful behavior to me, they're still gonna act arrogant.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Asami Onizuka, why are you here?
What do you mean, why? I'm a senior at this high school, so there's nothing strange. Just to let you know, I won't leave you alone if you mess with my man.
What? Asami Onizuka's man? Yuto is. How did you get yourself into that?
Stop making a big deal out of it. Did you understand? Answer me.
Yes, I got it. I'll never mess with Yuto. They ran away. Thank you, Asami.
Of course, I'm your woman. Eventually, people are gonna find out we're dating. So, lukewarm bad guys will be just like them, you know?
What Asami said was exactly right. I'm sorry for all I've done, Yuto. Please don't tell on me to Asami Onizuka any more than you already have. The bad guys in class clearly started to treat me respectfully. And it didn't end with the bad guys. Hey, did you know that the strongest female gang member got a man? Is that the guy, Yuto Tanaka? He's probably super strong. The rumor was exaggerated and spread, so people at school started taking their hats off to me now.
Oh, Mr. Yuto, hello.
You're a member of Dawara, right? You don't have to greet me.
I can't not greet our leaders, man.
I've been alone during lunch break, but now I'm eating bento with Asami.
Here, I made one for you.
I can have it? Thank you. She saves me and makes me a bento. She's been taking good care of me. What's the matter? Why the long face?
Oh, my bad. I know we're together. There's a female gang team Dawara is fighting against. And they're a little tough. They're called Chubakuro, and the leader is nimble like a swallow. We're planning on having a fight at the riverbed after school today. So don't go anywhere close to that place, okay?
I got it. Good luck, Asami.
Oh, thank you.
And after school, I was going straight home. Hey, did you see that? Some girls were fighting at the riverbed. Yeah, I saw it. That was Dawara from our school, right? I could hear students passing by talking about it. Dawara was in a tight spot. They might lose if they keep fighting like that, huh? Asami and the team is struggling as she was expecting. She told me not to get close, but it bothers me. I couldn't hold back anymore since Asami was in danger, so I headed to the riverbed.
You gave me a tough time. But Dawara will end today, Asami Onizuka. Dang, I can't go any further. Just accept it. Chubakuro will dominate this area in the future.
Wait! I'm not gonna let you do whatever you want. Are you okay, Asami?
Yuto, why did you come here?
I heard you were in a tight spot, and I couldn't leave you alone. You're strong for sure, but for me, you're still a precious girl.
Yuto...
People in Chubakuro, please stop fighting now.
We can't do that.
Shizuku, let's beat him up.
Sure.
From the pressure I get from the opposing leader, I'm about to be crushed. However, I can't withdraw now. Now's the time to return the favor I got from Asami.
You're my type.
What? I'm sorry, but what did you say?
Didn't you hear me? I said your face was my type. And if you act so manly on top of it, I can't help but fall in love with you. Do you not like it if I said something like this suddenly?
Well, it's not that I don't like it. I'm nothing but surprised. But I'm Asami's man. I can't cheat on her.
That's okay. As long as you don't hate me, I'm content. I'm Shizuku Samijima. It might take some time, but I'll make you fall in love with me. Hey, I told you he was my man. Ha! Since you're so weak, you're no good match for him. What? Hey, Yuto! You'll like me for the rest of your life, right?
For the rest of my life? Isn't that almost like a proposal?
Even if that's the case, I'll steal him. What did you say?
The fight between Dawara and Tsubakuro ended for the moment. But the fight between the leaders doesn't seem to have ended.
Yuto, let's go home together. I'm here to pick you up, Yuto. Let's go home together.
Asami and Shizuku come to me day after day to get close with me.
Don't come into the school since you're not a student here. You should have known that already. I got permission to enter the school if that's what you're talking about. You don't have any right to kick me out.
Shizuku is also a good person at heart.
I like you the most in this whole world, Yuto. The feeling I have for you isn't any less.
That's right. This is a fight of romance over me. It seems like these lively days will continue for a while.
Tanaka Yuto, a high schooler, has a girlfriend. I've did my best for half a year and finally received the okay to start dating. I was dull and an introvert, but thought that I had gotten happiness. But that didn't last for long.
I'm sorry, Tanaka-kun. Could we break up?
What? Why? If you have any complaints towards me, let me know. I'll do my best to fix them.
Actually, I have another person I like, so I can continue to be with you.
That's what's up, Tanaka. Don't linger for too long. That's hard to watch.
Takahashi! Takahashi was one of the popular kids in class, but he had a tendency to look down on introverts. Can't believe of all people, she likes him.
Takahashi-kun's always in the center of the class, and I thought that was really cool.
I guess it makes sense that you choose me over an introvert like you.
He looked this way, looking proud. I see. I'm sad, but that can't be helped. Wishing you guys happiness. I am feeling down though. I guess Takahashi probably has some appealing traits too. I'm going to be grateful of the fact that I was able to date her for even a little bit and try to be positive. If I do that, something good will probably happen. As I was thinking about those kinds of things and walking, I noticed a woman who had stopped and was looking around. She looks concerned. I wonder if she's in any trouble. Did something happen?
I got lost. I heard that there is a fancy Italian restaurant around here.
I wonder if it's that fancy restaurant. If so, you can go to this alley and find it. It's a little difficult, so a lot of people get lost.
Is that so? Thank you for letting me know and guiding me. It seems I can make it on time thanks to you.
Then I'll take you to the restaurant.
What? You don't have to do so much.
No, it's really right there. So...
thank you. I really appreciate that I ran into such a wonderful person. I'm sure you're popular at school too if you're that caring.
No, it's really right there. So, not at all. The girlfriend that I finally got was also stolen from me.
What? I can't believe someone would dump you. There are some girls who can't see the good in great people like you.
She would say those things, although she was probably just being polite. She's so kind. Shortly, we got to the restaurant.
Thank you for guiding me. I'd want to show my appreciation, but...
Just that thought is enough. Goodbye! On the way back home, I felt less gloomy than before. Her kindness melted away my negative feelings. She even praised me. She said thank you to me so many times, but I'm the one who should have expressed the appreciation. One day after school, I was working at a small cafe. I work here part-time a few days out of a week. We don't get too many customers here. Today, there's just one customer too. I wonder if she's younger than me. She seems like the gyaru type. It seems like she was studying math.
Even if I stare at the textbook, how am I supposed to get this? The exam is coming up too. What should I do?
Excuse me, I may be going too far, but if you do this here and insert this number here...
What? Really? Okay. Wow, I did it!
Yes, that's the correct answer.
Thanks for teaching me. It was super easy to follow.
No, I'm just being nosy. An interaction between a staff member and a customer, unique to a small cafe. I couldn't help but talk to her, but I'm glad she accepted it.
Hey, are you usually a student?
Yes, I'm second year high school.
You're 1 year above me. Can you teach me when I come to this cafe? It's okay if it's only when there are no customers like today. Please?
Let's see. I can do that if it's around this time.
Yes, thank you. I'm Kanae.
I'm Yuto Tanaka.
Got it with a keigo. You're older than me.
After that, I started tutoring Kanae once or twice a week. She does look like a gyaru, but she's serious and was a quick learner.
Wow, I got through this much of the textbook in this today? You're really amazing at teaching. It enters my brain so smoothly.
I'm not doing anything special. It's because your comprehension skills are high. Once you get the hang of it, studying tends to go much more smoothly.
It's the first time that I thought solving problems was fun. You really saved me. Oh yeah, I need to thank you somehow. Do you have something you want? It'll be nice if it's not too expensive though.
No, it's okay. I'm happy to just see you happy about solving a problem.
Really? Don't you have like ulterior motives, like doing something good with me?
Nope. Isn't it a bit of a leap to thank me like that for helping you with schoolwork?
Really? There are a lot of people who expect returns.
I'm not really an extrovert, so I'm not really connected with that realm. As I was speaking with Kanae, the doorbell rang notifying me of a new customer coming in. Welcome in! What?
You're that person from that time. I didn't know you worked here. Oh, Kanae? You were here too? Yeah, you guys know each other? You saved me the other day when I was lost on the road. I didn't think that I could see you again.
May I ask what your relationship is?
We're mother and daughter.
Really? Now that you mention it, they do look a little alike.
Knowing you, were you helping someone out again?
She said that and softly smiled.
I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Shizuka Takahashi. Thank you for the other day.
I'm Yuto Tanaka. Your daughter has been good to me.
Yuto, when do you wrap up your shift today?
I'll be done within 30 minutes.
I'll be waiting here with Kanae, so why don't you join us for tea at our home?
Is that okay? They invited us to their home as a sign of appreciation.
Oh, I'm back. I'm so hungry. Wait, Tanaka?
Takahashi? Why are you here?
Why? This is my home, so it's obvious that I'm home.
Then that means that Takahashi is Shizuka's son and Kanae's brother. What a huge coincidence.
What's going on here? I'm not understanding the situation.
Oh, I didn't know you two knew each other. You guys don't seem like you're friends. What's your relationship?
Well,
Takahashi stopped talking. Who'd want to say that I'm his girlfriend's ex to his family? That said, we couldn't avoid the question, so I explained.
Yuto, you said that you were dumped by your ex. Quickly started dating him? Totally different types. You didn't approach her when you knew she had a boyfriend, did you? You betrayed such a wonderful person like Yuto. One day karma is going to get you if you do things like that.
actually, she's already dumped me. She told me that she's get tired when she's with me, and that she didn't know before going out.
I see.
Of course! I hate guys who approach girls who are already in a relationship. I think that girl will realize what true good is after the breakup.
Takahashi probably couldn't take it after being targeted. He left to his own room.
Okay, should we have some tea then?
Is it okay if you just leave him like that?
Yeah, I'm so sorry for the trouble my son caused you. Let me at least treat you here for that. I'll provide the best quality tea and snacks.
Thank you! Like this, I had a great time with them too. A few days later, I visited at the Takahashi's home again. I was officially hired as Kanae's tutor starting today.
Oh, you're here! Teach me well! I heard you're really good at teaching. Hope you treat my daughter well.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Takahashi.
Tanaka, why are you here again? Give me a break!
Takahashi's voice in pain echoed throughout the house.
My name is Yuto Tanaka. I'm a humble university student. I was supposed to be enjoying university life in a carefree way, but...
This is my future husband. It's impossible. I'm not interested in weak men.
Why am I in the middle of a marriage interview? How did this happen? A week ago, I came back to my parents' house because my grandpa said he had something important to tell me. What's going on all of a sudden? He kept asking me if I had a girlfriend or not. I want to be filial to my grandpa because he took care of me. But I'm worried because he's unconventional.
I'm sorry I called you all the way here, Yuto.
What's the matter?
As you know, I don't have long to live.
Grandpa, didn't you have fun climbing the mountain last week? I saw you at Vinsta.
That's one thing, that's another. I've got some good news for you.
Good news?
I told you that the president of Hasumi Industries, Hasumi Jinsuke, is a great friend of mine, didn't I?
Wait, I've never heard of it. Hasumi Industries is one of the biggest companies in the world. My grandfather used to be a very successful businessman, but I didn't realize he was best friends with someone like that.
I don't remember that. Anyway, he was very worried about his granddaughter. She's a very naughty girl and doesn't want men around her.
And?
Yuto, I want you to arrange a marriage interview.
A marriage interview? Wait a minute. I'm still a university student.
Think of it as a blind date on the premise of marriage.
That's too serious.
Actually, I've already said you'll accept. If you refuse, it'll ruin my reputation.
You should say something too, Dad.
Maybe a bit early, but Yuto, your grandfather has done a lot for you, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. You should at least listen to him.
Okay. I'll just see her.
Oh, thank you, Yuto. Here's a thank you stamp from Jinsuke too.
It's hard to believe that this is a chat screen between two old men. This is how I got a marriage interview with the daughter of the president of Hasumi Industries. And on the day of the marriage interview, she's really beautiful. She does seem a bit strong-willed, but how can she not attract men?
Then we'll leave you guys. Mizuki, don't be rude. I know.
Anyway, for now, let's just think about ending this properly. Even if I screw up, it'll bring Grandpa credit. Well, the garden is beautiful. It's a nice day. We can walk and talk.
Will you stop talking to me?
What?
No! I thought you look a lanky guy from your picture, but you're even worse in real life.
What?
That's why I didn't want to go on an arranged marriage. What's so sad about having to spend hours talking to a gloomy, lanky guy?
You're quite mean. If you hate it so much, why did you go on an arranged marriage?
Well, I've been indebted to my grandfather, so I thought I should at least listen to him.
Oh, what a coincidence. Me too.
Don't put us together. I hate guys who are so flippant.
Well, calm down.
It's no use looking at me like that. I know what you're trying to do.
What are you talking about?
Your grandfather is a businessman too, isn't he? But he's not doing so well, is he? That's why he's made you an offer to tie up with my grandfather's company. That's what this marriage interview is about, isn't it?
No, that's not true.
You're just going to pretend to know nothing? You're the worst.
We really don't mean that. Grandpa has already handed over the company to someone else, and he's living a comfortable life. I don't think he would go that far for the company. This arranged marriage is also President Hasumi's strong wish. What she's saying isn't true.
I will never allow you to prey on the company that my grandfather carefully nurtured. Go home and tell your grandfather that I have nothing to give to you pigs.
What did you say?
Didn't you hear me? I said he's a pig who wants to overrun my grandfather's company.
Say more than that. I don't care if you're a woman or not.
What?
You seem to owe your grandfather a debt of gratitude, but I owe mine a big one too. I can't overlook what you just said. When I was in high school, I had a rough life. I played around with my delinquent friends every night until morning, and we spent a lot of time fighting. As expected of you, Yuto, you're winning hands down today! They're the kind of guys who'd get into a fight with a bunch of girls. I'm not proud of it. I didn't have a reason for being a delinquent. It's better to say that I was a rebellious kid who couldn't back down. My grandfather believed in me to the end. He stood by me all the way, even when it jeopardizes his position as a business owner. Whenever you are in trouble, come to me. You are my grandson. Because of my grandfather, I was able to reborn and pass university. I can never repay him for what he has done for me. Grandpa is using his grandson for the sake of the company? Don't talk nonsense.
What? Eh?
Damn, I'm getting into old habits. I thought I was supposed to live peacefully. Hey, listen to me.
Yes?
Apparently, we can't be bothering each other's families. We're going to pretend this never happened, and we're going to break this marriage off peacefully, okay?
I understand. I'm sure he's changed, but he's still the same person from back then.
3 days later, oh, I screw up. I did something like that to Grandpa's best friend, who is the granddaughter of the big president. What if it becomes a big problem? What if the company Grandpa started and Hasumi Industries are going to get into fight? Oh, Yuto. About that marriage interview a few days ago. Grandpa, I'm really sorry. The other party wants to see you again. What? So, I gave her your apartment address. What have you done? She's already here. You've got to be good, alright? I'm going to the barbecue now. Hey, Grandpa. He hung up already. I'm coming.
Hi, Yuto.
Oh, hello. Well, come on in.
Oh, sorry to bother you.
I never thought that this would be the first girl I'd let into my house. How did this happen? So, what can I do for you today?
Well, I just wanted to apologize and say thank you.
To apologize and thank you?
I'm sorry for being so rude at the time. Actually,
apparently, there's a bad guy on the board of Hasumi Industries, and in order to get his son to marry the president's daughter, he tried to break up our arranged marriage by spreading a bad rumor about me.
Right after the arranged marriage, my grandfather did some research, and this morning, he found out who was behind it and fired that person.
So, that's what happened.
I was a fool to believe the rumors. I really don't know how to apologize.
If you did it for your grandfather's sake, I don't blame you. I'm sorry I yelled at you too.
I appreciate you saying so. So, now for the thank yous.
I don't have the slightest idea what are you going to thank me about.
Don't you remember me? 3 years ago, that night on the riverbank.
When I was a delinquent boy? Oh, you are the girl from that time?
Yes! I'm the head of the female gang who's saved by you. You left without saying your name. And I never got to thank you for saving me.
I didn't help you. I just didn't like those guys.
You're so cool. I've liked you ever since then.
What? This is not good. If things continue like this, we're really going to have an arranged marriage. I'll ask her to leave as soon as possible. I understand what you're saying. Then we'll be dismissed.
I've always loved you.
I told you.
I've always loved you.
You aren't listening to me. Okay, let's start by getting to know each other. How about going to the aquarium this weekend?
Are we going on a date? I'll go. I'll crawl there.
You'll have to walk there, okay? I'm sorry about her, but I'm going to deliberately make her hate me and be disillusioned. Strategy 1. Make her hate me by being cold.
Oh, look, a penguin. That's a penguin. That one is Tsubasa, and this one's Urumi.
You're wrong.
Killer whale. It's a killer whale. You look like killer whales.
I don't smell that fishy.
He may be cold, but he listens to me. He's cool and kind.
That's weird. I don't feel like she's disliking me.
How about going to an amusement park for our next date?
Oh yeah, let's do that. It seems like being cold is counterproductive. Then, strategy 2. Become a too gentle guy and make her hate me. Here you are. I bought you a priority pass. You said you wanted to ride this. The sun is strong. Let's take a break. I've booked a table at the restaurant. I hope you like it.
Nice.
This is not right. Darn. What am I going to do? I'll just pretend I'm into gambling. Then, I'm sure she'll be disillusioned. But wait. In case she accepts that too.
Here's today's entertainment money for you.
Oh, I'll make it double.
Great! If it's not enough, please tell me as much as you want.
This is no good. Ugh.
He's cool, even he's troubled by something.
Hey, are you serious? Are you sure you want to marry me?
I've always been serious. Besides, our grandfathers would be happy if Yuto and I got married, wouldn't they?
That's true, but...
I'm happy our grandfathers are happy. It's good for all three of us.
What about me? Why don't make all 4 of us to be happy?
Maybe not now, but I will make you fall in love with me.
I feel like I can't escape from you.
Of course! Let's start with being boyfriend and girlfriend first.
I'll have to prepare myself for this. And that's how I got my slightly pushy girlfriend.
Yuto, I'll make curry.
Yeah. Where's the pot?
It's in this cupboard over here. Ladle here, plate here.
She knows everything. She might as well be a forced wife now. But I'm beginning to think that this life isn't so bad after all.
My name is Yuto Tanaka. I'm a dull student who doesn't really stand out in our freshman class in high school. I decided to spend lunch break at the schoolyard since there's usually not a lot of people there. Huh? That's rare. Someone's here before me.
Huh? Tanaka-kun, why are you here?
She was my classmate, Ayane Shirasagi. I was looking for a place to eat. What about you? What's the president of the student council doing in a place like this? She's super talented and is the student council president, even though she's only a freshman.
I'm just picking up some trash. There are students who hang around here after school and litter.
I see, but it's not like the student council president has to do that though, right?
I just noticed it, so I'm taking care of it. It just works like that.
The phrase wasn't anything special, but it's not common for people to actually take that into action. I feel like I understand why she's well respected. Wow, I come here often too, but didn't notice at all.
Do you always eat lunch here? Can I join today?
Sure, but I don't think it'll be fun if you eat with me.
I'm curious how boring it's going to be, so I'm going to go get my lunch.
I hope I can meet your expectations.
I'm just kidding. Hold on 1 second.
After this day, Shirasagi-san and I talked often. During lunch break, we'd clean up the yard together, and we'll talk about random things while eating. Shirasagi-san, you make your lunch every day, right? That's so impressive.
Just call me Ayane. I'll call you Yuto-kun from now on too. Your bento is, well, impressive every day too.
My mom wants me to eat well and prepares it for me, so I can't say no.
She's a unique mom.
My family's a bit different. I'm embarrassed to eat this bento in the classroom, so that's why I started eating here.
I see. That's true. There are people with different reasons to why they'd feel uncomfortable in the classroom. I wish we can make a place where these people go to.
You're not gonna force them to blend in with classmates?
Even if you force them to do that, that's only on the surface. I think people all have their reasons.
Yeah, I think I feel more at ease that way too.
Right. But that will probably take time, so this will probably be a campaign promise for next year.
So you're going to run for the student council president next year too? People usually become president starting in their second year. We're still first years, so we have one more year.
Of course. I have a lot of things I want to accomplish. Also,
Also?
if I do this 2 years in a row, I'll get bonus points for college. I'll get so many recommendations.
You're strategic.
I gotta use what I can. Oh, but don't tell everyone.
Because you're the humble honor student, right?
Exactly. I need a good image for the elections.
So the image is the important part.
You can look forward to it. I'll make sure that you can eat your lunch at an even better place.
I'm actually quite liking this place. I can talk to you like this too. Here.
What?
Huh? What's up?
No, never mind. Hey, lunch is gonna end. Let's eat.
Yeah.
I was so surprised. He said he likes talking to me.
Hey, are you listening?
Sorry, I was zoning out.
Are you tired? The student council must have a lot of stuff to do, but don't push yourself too hard.
I'm okay. So, what were you saying?
We picked up some trash today too, but trash just keeps on getting thrown away here every day. I feel like there's no end to this.
I actually noticed that too, but I thought that this would be better than barring entry to this place and having them throw trash away outside of the school.
That's true.
There's rumors that these students are quite bad, so I was thinking of talking to the teacher about it and coming up with a plan.
Got it. I guess you were on top of it before I even said anything.
No, I'm happy we noticed the same thing. I'm going to resolve this next year and make this into an even better school, so keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Ugh, someone cleaned this place again. Really?
Apparently, the president of the student council is cleaning up during lunch.
For real? She's trying too hard to be a good girl.
I wonder if they're going to run for president again. She's so strict on tardiness and it's so annoying. I know, right? I want a school that's more fun.
Hey, I have an idea. You should become the student council president.
What? I don't really get elections, though.
Momoko, you have a brother, right? Maybe he'll help you out if you ask.
But
also, if you become the student council president, apparently that gives you good recommendations for college.
Really? I'll do it. It'll be easy if I ask my brother.
Yeah, your brother is so scary.
Let's give a toast to Momoko being president. Yes!
3 months later, election season was coming up. I guess the president will be Ayane again. There's no strong other candidate.
What? Ayane, why? Why? I did it for years, so I thought I'd give it to someone else. You were so excited for it, though. I wanted to see what kind of changes you'd bring to the school. Sorry for getting your hopes up. I'm sure the next president will make it a fun school.
Shirasagi, are you sure you aren't running? All the teachers were looking forward to it too.
I'm sorry.
But I guess I can't force you. It's your only high school life. Just do what you want to do.
Yes.
Ayane's not running? She was saying she was going to run and win until a little bit ago.
There's a black and white stray cat in my neighborhood, but somehow the kitten was a calico cat.
Ayane, can I ask you something?
What? Is it a kitten's gender? Did you know that most calico...
Are you sure you don't want to run? You were so motivated before.
Well, can you keep a secret?
After thinking for a bit, Ayane shared what was going on with me. Apparently, she was being threatened by some bad guys.
Do you know the Kurosawa siblings? The brother Seiji is threatening me to not run.
He threatened you? Why?
Apparently, his younger sister Momoko is running. I think it's to let his sister win. He said that if I run, he'll make sure that I won't get the recommendations.
He's just a delinquent, right? It's not like he can actually do that.
It's easy. They can make any kind of evidence.
I see. If they upload the supposed evidence to the internet, it'll be bad for sure. If the internet decides that you did it, you're over. Even if the school sides with Ayane, she'll still face a lot of criticism.
I don't want to make matters worse and have them wreck this year's accomplishments either. That's why my student council life is coming to an end.
Ayane.
Okay, that's it. You can't tell anyone about this.
I know. I won't tell anyone.
Thanks. But I wonder what's going to happen to this school.
It'll be okay. Even a dull student like me likes this school, but Ayane is the one who made it into a school like that. I didn't want to forgive the Kurosawa siblings for getting in Ayane's way and trying to destroy everything that she's worked hard for so far.
And after that?
You two are Seiji and Momoko Kurosawa, right?
Huh? What's up with you?
I'll say this straightforward. Don't get in Ayane Shirasagi's way.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
We're not related to anything. Don't make judgments like that.
Don't get in Ayane Shirasagi's way.
Jeez, is that the only thing you could say?
Don't get in Ayane Shirasagi's way.
I'm telling you to get lost!
These type of people aren't open to having a conversation. I guess I'm left with this option.
You grabbed me!
No way! I've never seen anyone grab someone's wrist to stop a punch!
Don't get in Ayane Shirasagi's way!
I don't know anything!
Seiji?
Don't get in Ayane Shirasagi's way!
Let go! Just let go!
Don't get in Ayane Shirasagi's way!
Okay, I got it! I won't bother her, I promise!
One more thing. You also commanded a lot of students to vote for your sister.
Well, that...
Make sure you take that back, too.
What?
Ow! This guy! Oh, your sister will be running. You can fight in the elections fair and square.
Are you kidding? There's no way I could win.
Even if you can't win, you need to run.
Hey, Seiji! You're not gonna keep losing to that dull dude, right?
I don't need you to tell me that! Hey, gather everyone!
But isn't he not normal? Maybe we should not.
Just do it!
The next day, when I was going to school as usual, the road was suddenly blocked. Seiji, what do you mean by this?
If you underestimate me, this is what happens.
So what about yesterday's promise?
Promise? Don't know what you're talking about.
I see. You're more rotten than I thought.
Stop acting like you're all cool. Hey, just do it.
You're lost for trying to do this outside of school. I tried to take care of this on campus. Are you okay? It's nothing. You're making such a fuss.
If something happens to you, I can't face the boss. Hey, is your house by any chance?
I won't say what it is, but it's that kind of house. It's tough. Even my lunch boxes aren't normal.
I can't do this! Do this alone!
Hey, guys!
Your friends went away. So, about the promise we had yesterday.
I haven't forgotten it for sure. Please, I'll keep the promise 100%, so let me go this time.
If you don't...
Yes, I know! I'll make sure my sister knows too!
Don't forget those words. Ayane shared with me that Seiji stopped threatening her the next day. After that, all we had to do was wait for the election results.
The election results are out. Ayane Shirasagi is elected again with overwhelming support.
Whoa, there's someone who's really eye-catching.
0 votes? I've never seen that before.
What?
After that, the Kurosawa siblings completely lost their ground. But I honestly wasn't surprised. Ayane, congrats on being president again.
Thanks. Hey, want to try being VP?
Me? Nah, I only know how to pick up trash.
Yeah? You think I don't know what you did?
You noticed?
It's all thanks to you. I really can't thank you enough. Love you!
What?
I'll be super happy if you can support me by my side from now on too. Can I ask you for that?
Like this, I joined the student council. My day revolves around Ayane, but every day is fulfilling.
Should we eat lunch soon?
Yeah. That yard is still our secret spot.